Okay, so we are just going to do a checkout inspection at this 4-bed house in Kings Heath. As always, James has done checkout already. I'm just here to double check on everything. With buy-to-lets, it's always a good idea, good practice to go and have a look yourself to see what works needs doing because the risk is so much higher. But as you can see, our tenants, our lovely tenants, have left the place in fantastic condition. So anyway, just something about our previous tenants. Really, this is the garden. Really, really nice guys. They've been with us, I think, for a few years now. So the issue is, and this is the problem with renting to groups of more than one person. Really nice guys. But on their own, they won't pass the affordability test requirement. That is the carpet, by the way. Look at that, brilliant. On their own, they won't be able to afford the affordability requirement because this is quite, it's not the cheapest room. It's a massive property for one person. But both of them, they could, and obviously I was able to work something out for them. Bathroom number one. But unfortunately, one of the tenants have had to give notice. They've had to move somewhere else. As a result, the other tenant now, as much as they want to stay, and they really did want to stay, and I really wanted to try and do whatever we can to help them stay, by themselves, they won't pass the affordability requirement. This is really the challenge we have, and this is why we don't generally like doing group tenancies or tenancies with two friends or relatives, whatever it is. It's because one person generally moves on, and when that happens, the other person is a bit stuck, and they will have to move on as well, which sucks for the other person. But well, yeah, unfortunately that's just the situation. We did try to help them find somebody else to move in with them, but then the new person will have to then get on with the current tenant and also pass the relevant requirements. The current tenant also, was going to try and find somebody as well. Obviously, that was not successful. So yeah, it's a bit annoying. But this is why we couldn't help them. This is generally why we try to avoid letting out to two friends, because one person always leaves at some point, and it makes it difficult for the other person. Also, if let's say in this situation, one person wants to leave and the other person wants to stay, what happens with regards to the liability of the property, of the damages or the condition that was left in? We'd have to return the deposit, we'd have to do an inventory, check out inventory, then we'd have to do a new check-in inventory. And in a situation whereby the tenant's leaving and the other tenant's still there, that's going to be like a massive headache. It's a lot of work, and there's going to be like potential disputes here and there between the two friends, which that's not going to be nice, is it? So again, one of the sort of challenges of letting to friends or to relatives that aren't a couple. Now, if it's a brother and sister, or if it's a family or a couple, generally speaking, that's fine because they rarely break up or rarely go their separate ways. Just something to consider. But anyway, yeah, the tenants absolutely great. They've really looked after them. This is the state that they've left the property in. Brilliant. I'm really actually quite proud. Quite proud, and I did actually go out my way to help them with this property to get it in the first place. But yeah, so another brilliant checkout. Unfortunately, I couldn't help them or help the tenant that wanted to stay. But if you're interested in this property, do let me know as a tenant. Do let me know. Drop me a message. And if you're a landlord or investor, in the area, you've got properties in and around Birmingham, let me know. I'm more than happy to help. All right, see you.